To that question about was it cooler to have a game-saving defensive play or a game-winning hit, and you kind of had both tonight. So how's that feel?
I mean, it's cool to win. That's the biggest thing out tonight. Yeah, it was cool to help a team win and defensively and offensively. So as long as we won, that's a pretty cool part. I'm gonna say about the whole night.
When you step in the box and they have 5 infielders on the infield, does your eyesight change at all, I guess? Does your approach change at all, or is it just keep doing what you've been doing?
I mean, it's just, I was trying to hit something hard. I wasn't really trying to do too much, honestly, because I felt like earlier in the game I was probably thinking too much, trying to do too much earlier in the game. So that aspect, I just wanted to simplify things and hit the ball hard and, found the hole. So that was the plan right there.
When the ball is hit in that particular part of the field where you and Nander kind of both take a look at and kind of decide who's going to try and go for it. What's that communication like between you both? Because obviously it was close on both sides, and you stumbled over the bag on the first double play.
Yeah, we practiced it a lot actually. Since I got it twice. It's kind of just telling me, ball is kind of saying I got the ball, I got it means I got both. So I got it. We practiced that a lot. I said it out loud. He heard me. So I kind of just telling him I got the ball and the bag. So it's something we practiced on for sure, and it came into play today.
Coach Eric's talked about wanting you guys to be fighters, and he mentioned it last week, and what you guys went through tonight. I mean, this is just kind of another piece of the puzzle. You guys proving to each other how much you guys are able to fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see it. It doesn't matter the score of the game, whether it's a high-scoring game, low-scoring game. We're going to do everything we can to win. And these guys fought. We had some phenomenal performances on the mound for us that really helped us. Our bats weren't, the best tonight, but we found a way to win. And Coach talks about it all the time. If your pitching and defense keeps you in games, you're going to figure it out one way or another, and that's what happened tonight.
On that first double play in the 11th, Link mentioned you guys were kind of playing halfway in. I guess off the bat, did you think you'd be able to get to that ball, and just walk me through that play?
Yeah, we were halfway. I mean, the instincts kind of just took over. I knew once they took me to my left, there was no way I was going to throw them out of home. So kind of just try to do everything I can to turn double play, and that's exactly what happened. So yeah, I mean, just instincts really just took over there, and it was good. I mean, key part of the game for sure.
Can you talk about the swag you're wearing?
Yeah, I mean, it's something we've had on the locker room. I mean, in the last couple of innings, I think all the guys are wearing some different glasses. We're going through a chain going on. I mean, it's some swag that we're bringing to FSU and to our program, and kind of building that culture here. And I think I love it personally. I think the coaches are all for it. As long as we are class act and business first, and then enjoy those moments after. It's kind of just fun, making this fun. And sometimes it can be tough, but everything we can to do it to bring ourselves swag and make it fun.
Speaking of business first, I mean, Jameis is here throwing out the first pitch. Link kind of made a comment that he wanted you guys to remain focused amongst all the distractions. Not to say that he was a distraction, but how did you focus back into the game? What was that experience with him like pregame?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was cool, but it was like no other day. Link talks about it, every time, every day, every game, just be a machine. And that's kind of the mindset. I mean, yeah, it's great to have a guy like his caliber here, and what he means to this program. And it was definitely nice, but at the end of the day, we're here for a purpose, and to win baseball games, and that's the goal. Go 1-0 today, and that's what we did. So it's something that we've been doing since the beginning of the season, and it's not going to be no different no matter what happens.
You talked about the culture and playing with some swagger. I know you were elected a team captain by the players before the season. Just how much do you enjoy being a captain? It seems like you've kind of taken that leadership role to the next level this year.
I mean, yeah, it's a good feeling to know your teammates trust you and have that belief in you. And I do everything I can to lead on the field and off the field. Obviously with a game like I had today, it wasn't one of my best games, but knew that I was going to come up at some point in the game and help my team. At first it was defensively, and then walking high mid or facing me is kind of like, okay, like just, I don't really know how to describe it, but just like kind of lit a fire in me, and I knew I wanted to end the game for my team and win this game, and I think we all wanted to go home for sure.